Hello everyone, we are Robin and Graham, and tomorrow we embark on a journey around the world.
And this is everything we're bringing with us. So to start off this video, we are going to talk about the main bags that we're bringing, because even though we are going for an extended period of time, we are still going to attempt to be carry-on size only.
Which is crazy.
We'll see how it goes. That is our goal, is to pack everything into these bags, plus we both bring a personal bag. So we'll do everything that we're going to put in this main luggage first before we get into the other stuff later on in this video. So we've made lots of backpack comparison videos in the past, so we're not going to dive into the features of these two bags too much. We'll link all of our previous videos in the description box below if you just want a little bit more information about it.
So I'll go first with my bag. I'm bringing the Blast 43-liter roller backpack from BagSmart.
Not only can he use this as a suitcase, it's got 2 wheels on the bottom, but he can also convert it into a backpack. So it's got hip belts that pull out and also shoulder straps that pull out as well. So you do have the flexibility of having a wheeled bag, but also a backpack if you're traversing on something that just doesn't really work to be rolled. Yeah.
And I know Robin and I typically wear backpacks and we go front and the back, but we figured since we're going to be gone for so long and we're going to be lugging this around
we didn't want to
all over the place, we figured we didn't want to have a backpack on the front and the back
the whole
for
time,
the entire trip. So I feel like we're copying out a little bit with wheels, but I'm very excited for that.
Still carry-on travelers, but just transitioning from backpacks to suitcase backpacks instead. So mine is also a conversion bag, like Graham had said. This one is the Sojourn 45-liter from Osprey. I've used this bag on my trip to Europe, so I'm very familiar with how it works. I really like it. It is a little bit heavier, so when I do have to carry it as a backpack, that is a downside that I am kind of trading off for, but I think I'll probably use it as a wheeled bag more so than I'll use it as a backpack. It has 2 wheels and they're pretty durable. I've taken them on cobblestone, on gravel roads, and they've held up really good so far, so I am excited to bring this bag back. It is slightly bigger than an actual carry-on size, and I know that airlines are getting more and more strict on how big your carry-on bag can actually be. So we'll see throughout our travels if I get caught with this bag, if they make me check it, but we'll update you with all of that.
Okay, this is all of the clothes we're bringing. So everything that we are going to wear on our trip is currently on the bed right now. As you can tell, and as you saw in that little montage, Robin has almost twice the stuff as me. So
I wouldn't say twice the amount, but I definitely have more than Graham.
Yep.
So we're going to see how it all fits in my bag. I'm going to be very ambitious in this pack compared to previous trips, because there is one big item that I would have never thought to bring before that I really, really want to bring on this trip. And so I've had to sacrifice a lot of space to make it fit. So you'll find out what that is in a little bit. The first thing that we're going to go through is what bottoms we are bringing. Now, just based on how I'm packing it and the packing cubes that I'm using, I'm going to do my bottoms plus my dresses, because that's like a one and all outfit. And then Graham will do his bottoms after. So predominantly the places that we're going to are going to be a hotter climate on this trip. So you can see it kind of reflective in what we are bringing here. The only actual pair of pants that I'm bringing is this one here. So I have a pair of black flowy pants. Now these ones I'm not even going to bother to pack away, because these are the pants I'm going to be wearing at the airport, so they're going away. The other pair of pants that I'm bringing are capris, and these ones have pockets on the side, which are really nice. These are just like a legging style, so if we do any hikes or anything like that, then I really like to wear something like this. Now, the other pair of bottoms that I'm bringing, I'm very, very excited about. I wanted one more full-length thing that wasn't necessarily pants. So what I got was a nice long flowy skirt So I'm super excited to wear this. I had a longer dress that I wore for our Southeast Asia trip and I really, really liked it, but this allows me to wear it with any of the tops that I brought. So I'm gonna get technically more outfits out of this one, but it does take up quite a bit of space.
I will say, she also looks absolutely wonderful in this. So I'm encouraging her to bring it and wear it lots.
Yes. The other dresses that I am bringing are a black flowy one and also another black flowy one, but this one is a little bit of a tighter fit. It's a really, really nice light material. It literally rolls up into nothing, so it takes up no space. And dresses are just really nice and really easy to have on a trip. Then for shorts, I am bringing 5 different pairs. The first pair is my sweat shorts, so they're really great if we're just like lounging around. I can also sleep in them, so they're just really, really comfy. Then I have my 2 flowy shorts that are the exact same. Same brand, same style. They're just in 2 different colors because I love them that much. Black and a green, which I find really easy to pair with the colors of tops that I'm bringing. I am also bringing another pair of black flowy shorts, just a different brand. And then I am bringing 1 pair of biker shorts for, again, workouts, hikes, anything like that. I just like to have something like this instead.
Nice. Okay, my bottoms are going to be very quick because I'm also only bringing a singular pair of pants, which my family thought I was crazy. But based on where we plan to go, I'm not going to need these all that often. But like Robin, this is what I'm going to be wearing on our travel day, so those will just go away. Second, I'm bringing 2 pair of athletic shorts, comfortable workouts, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm bringing a pair of just like casual black shorts. You'll see a lot of my wardrobe is like black, gray, and blue because it all goes with everything. Then I'm bringing 3 pairs, which might actually change now that I'm seeing I have 3 pairs of Patagonia shorts. They're the exact same style. They're the exact same style. Again, just different colors. And the nice part about these is that they double as swim trunks, so I don't have to take up any space packing any bathing suits. And the last pair of shorts I'm bringing are a bit of a fancier Viore shorts that I wore during the summer, and I really loved them, so they're coming along.
Let's put them into packing cubes. 2 packing cubes. Not that bad.
I only got 1, and I did decide to leave 1 pair of shorts behind. I'm gonna leave these blue ones.
The next thing that I thought I would do really quickly, because Graham isn't bringing any bathing suits, is go through what I am bringing. So I am bringing 3 different bikinis and 3 different bottoms. So I'm just gonna stick them in this really small packing cube and call it a day.
Next thing, let's do our shirts. So I am bringing a bunch of different shirts. I have 3 shirts, a blue, a black, and a gray Viore t-shirt, very lightweight, very comfortable. Another Viore shirt, just a little bit heavier material. I'm also gonna risk it and bring 2 cotton shirts from Jetty. I've considered a 3rd one, but we'll see how the pack goes. And I'm also bringing a Viore collared shirt for anything nicer that we do. And then I'm also bringing the shirt that I'm wearing currently, which is brand new from Lululemon, which Robin was very nice and let me buy. So anyways, that's what I've got for my shirts.
The shirts that I'm bringing have been a back and forth struggle for the past like 2 days as I've been trying to decide what I actually want to bring. But I think I have narrowed it down to I'm mainly bringing tank tops, but the shirts that I am bringing is I'm bringing 1 long sleeve, just 1 t-shirt that I sleep in, 1 synthetic t-shirt for if we do any like earlier morning hikes and things like that, because sometimes places get cold, 1 long sleeve that I can use as a cover up for the tank tops that I'm bringing, and I'm bringing 1 cotton t-shirt. So I'm still bringing like all categories that I would want, but I'm just bringing 1 of each. So hopefully that is okay. And then for tank tops, I'm bringing quite a bit. I am bringing a longer black tank top, a shorter black tank top, a blue tank top, a nicer black tank top. It's a little bit of a thicker material, but it's a little bit dressier than the other ones. I'm bringing one workout tank top, one green tank top, one white tank top, and a green tank top that is super duper comfortable, and I can also use it as a sleeping shirt as well. So definitely on the larger end of tops, but I think it'll fit, so it'll be fine.
Done.
Again, 2 packing cubes. Not too bad. As you can tell, Graham likes to use larger packing cubes. He thinks that they work better, and I prefer more organization, so I tend to grab smaller packing cubes just so I can separate everything. So tank tops in here, all other tops are in here. For socks and underwear and everything like that, obviously we're not going to take it out and show you everything, but I am bringing 10 pairs of underwear, and then I am bringing 1 ankle sock and 1 pair of longer socks just because I don't think that I'm going to be wearing them as much. And we do use the socks from the brand called Smart Wool, so they are merino wool, so they don't actually stink, so you can wear them for quite a few days at a time, which is why I'm just bringing 1 of each. And then for sports bras and bras, I'm bringing 1 higher impact one for any workouts and everything like that. And then I'm bringing 4 just regular lower impact sports bras, and I think that'll be fine.
For me, I'm bringing 10 pair of underwear so I can match Robin.
Just so we can do laundry around the same time.
Yep. And I have a lot more socks than you, which now I'm thinking, do I need all these socks?
I would say no.
I have 3 pairs of ankle socks. 1 pair of like actual hiking socks, another pair of like good like athletic socks, you could say, and then the socks that I currently have on that I showed you like 30 seconds ago. So that's the socks I'm gonna bring, but
I think you could probably cut out some.
I'm kind of thinking I will. And lastly, our outer layers, I guess you could say. So I'm bringing a zip up Patagonia fleece and a zip up Patagonia rain jacket. We've decided not to bring down jackets because they take up so much space.
And I don't think we'll need them for most of this trip.
I think there'll be like a 2-week period.
Or a little bit longer that we might get a little cold.
We'll be a little cold.
But
we'll have
okay.
we'll have a glass of hot chocolate to warm up and we'll be just fine. So those are the 2 jackets that I'm bringing. I'm still debating if I want to bring a cotton hoodie, but we're going to see what space looks like before we try that.
I don't think he's going to have any space because I'm already using his bag for a couple of my extra overflow items. This is my rain jacket. It's a Patagonia rain jacket. It zips into the pocket and it's already nicely packaged up. And then I debated if I wanted to bring a cotton hoodie or not, because even if you go to a warm destination, generally there's going to be points where you're cold, like travel days especially. Yeah. I find airplanes really, really cold. Yeah. Some of the buses we go on are really cold, train rides, everything like that. So I like to have some kind of warm layer. And so this time, because it's literally my favorite thing, I am bringing my Patagonia fleece, super colorful. I love it. We're going to see how it packs up. And the last thing that we are bringing is a hat. Just 1 hat each. Oh,
I've got
just
2.
Kidding.
I've got one that's a little more casual, and then one that's a little bit more athletic for hiking and doing that kind of stuff. We want to talk about our footwear choices. So I'm bringing a pair of black rubber Birks. I had these in Asia, and I was like, these are the best things ever because they are water shoes. So if you need shower shoes, you got them. If you're going on a water hike, you got them.
A water hike?
Yeah.
A hike to like a waterfall
there
or through a river or something like that?
I absolutely love these. So that was an easy choice. And I'm going to bring my New Balance running shoes as well, because I plan to be a little bit more engaged in fitness this year. And I think this is going to help inspire me to actually go for runs.
And I am bringing 2 pairs of sandals. I'm bringing my Chacos, again, because they're really great if I'm going somewhere where they're going to get wet. And then I'm bringing my Birkenstocks as well. They just don't do really great in water because of the cork or the material that they're made out of. So that's why I like to bring both. And then I'm bringing 1 pair of running shoes. These aren't waterproof or anything like that. They do have a little bit of tread on them, which is really nice. So if we do go on more hikes and stuff, I'll have a little bit of grip. But that's just kind of all that I'm bringing because I think that's enough. It's going to take up enough space in my bag. These I'm going to wear to the airport, obviously, so I'm not going to pack them away, but these ones will both have to go in my bag.
I have 1 more pair of shoes, But I am facing a serious dilemma, and I'm really hoping that people in the comment section might actually be able to help me out on this one, because I really don't know. So I have these Ons Rogers that I wear like just about every day. They are by far the comfiest shoes I've ever owned. This is the second pair of Ons that I've had. Or I also have these Vans Ultra Range, which have a little bit more grip on the bottom, and they're black, and they're also very comfortable. And so I'm really conflicted of which ones I want to bring. These ones would be better hiking, but these are great walking shoes. So if you have an opinion,
my vote is for Vans.
Robin thinks the Vans. So leave a comment below what you think, because I really don't know.
Next up, let's talk about the toiletries that we are bringing. Again, we're really not going to go into too much detail with these because, I mean, if you bring different toiletries, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
A tip that I've mentioned a lot in previous videos is for carry-on only. I like to bring bar, shampoo, and conditioner so that it saves liquid space. And then when I do, I have this little sponge that I bring as well, because sometimes if I keep them in this tin case, they just disintegrate like really, really fast because they're sitting in the water. Even if I do my best to dry them out, there's usually some water here and it just starts to eat away at it. So I'll put them on this little sponge so that they can fully dry out. It really doesn't take that long before I put them back in the tin before we go to our next location. So that's a little hack for you if you are doing this for the first time. Other than that, I'm just bringing random stuff. I'm bringing a little bit of makeup. I'm bringing some skincare stuff. We have Polysporin in here, some first aid stuff. Yeah, nothing super, super interesting, but I have kind of put it into these two little organizers.
And then for my toiletries, it's, again, pretty basic. I've got all my personal stuff up top. And then I actually have had this case for a long time, and the bottom zips open, which we have put all of our first aid materials in. So Band-Aids, Advil, all those kinds of things have gone in the bottom. And I'm really excited because it's all in one case this year, and in previous trips, I've had two of them, one with my personal stuff, one with my first aid stuff. One, I think, is just going to make my life a whole lot easier.
To go along with this, pack towels. I'm bringing a beach size. They're microfiber, so they're a lot quicker drying. Yep. So I'm bringing this, and then I'm also bringing a face cloth, but it's just not here right now. I'm still using it, and I forgot to grab it from my bathroom.
There you go. I've also got a pack towel. And then I have a pack towel mini, which is my face cloth.
Next up, let's just go through some random accessories that we like to put in our main luggage. These are rain covers. I can't recommend enough you bring rain covers for each of the backpacks that you're bringing, because you never know what weather you're going to get.
Yep.
And, you know, it can help protect the gear that you are bringing with you so that not everything gets soaked if you happen to get caught in a rainstorm on a travel day. So this one is for my smaller backpack. This one is for my main luggage. They don't take up too much space, so we always like to bring them.
The other thing we're bringing are 2 silk liners. I typically carry these because Robin's bag is too full. Yep. These are great for any questionable accommodations or questionable beds you might be sleeping in. If you're camping or anything like that, they protect from bug bites.
Yeah, it's like a sleeping bag liner is what it is. And the travel style that we have, you can also hook it on over the pillow. So it just has a little bit of barrier between you and the bed that you're in. Yeah. So we don't use them very often, but when we do use them, we are very thankful that we have them. Yeah. So
I think every trip,
continue to bring them.
I think every single trip I debate if I want to bring them. And then I remember in Asia, I didn't have one, and I was very frustrated. And now it is like no question that they're always in my bag. Next, we are both bringing a buff. Again, don't usually bring a buff, but seeing Robin have one, seeing Robin have one for like as a sleeping mask and things like that, I was like, I have to have one this year. So yeah, Robin had a second one, so I got that.
You can wear it as a sleeping mask. You can wear it as a headband. You can use it as full cover for your hair.
There you go.
It's very versatile.
Yep. We're also bringing some collapsible Tupperware. I got these for Christmas, and I was like absolutely stoked because they fold up to that small, and then they pop right out, and they're full Tupperware. So
they're great.
They're fantastic, and I know we're going to be cooking a lot of our own meals, and these will be perfect to pack leftovers or snacks or anything like that. Next, I have this roll dry bag for all of our tech gear when we're going on a hike or if we're going walking to a waterfall or anything like that. Pretty self-explanatory there.
The next thing is probably going to be very controversial.
Very controversial.
But I want to bring it, and it's my bag, so that's totally fine. We've had many talks about it with my family, even between me and Graham.
Yep.
People think I'm silly. That's totally fine. I don't care. But this time, I'm bringing a travel yoga mat.
It takes up a lot of space, and it is very heavy.
It definitely is bigger than I thought it was going to be when I ordered it, but that's fine. My theory is it wasn't that expensive. If I really hate lugging it around and it's not working for me, I can give it to another traveler who wants one, or I can leave it behind somewhere, and that's totally fine. I've accepted that, but I'm going to give it my best go because I really want to. In the past, when I have wanted to do a workout, I'm using the one and only towel that I brought with me as my like yoga mat, just so that I'm not just on the hard floor. But then I go to shower after my workout and then also use that same towel, or
this doesn't work.
Maybe that towel I took to the beach and then I work out on it and then I use it for a shower. It just didn't make any sense for me. So I really, really want to give this a go. I did do a test pack already because I was very nervous about it, and it fits. We'll see if it's still carry-on size, but it fits.
Yep.
And yeah, I just really hope that I don't actually have to carry it as a backpack. But anyways, I'm very, very excited about this travel yoga mat. So I will report back on how it's doing when we actually start our adventure. Next, let's talk about our personal items that we are going to bring with us on this trip. So the backpack that I'm bringing is from the brand PackSafe. I think I've literally brought it on every single trip that we've done on this YouTube channel. So I bet you guys have seen it before, but it's got the anti-slash material. It's got zippers that lock up. That's kind of what PackSafe is known for, is all of these anti-theft details. So if you want more information about it, I think I went more into detail in the first video I did with this backpack. But I find it really spacious. I've always been able to fit all of my stuff in here. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but I really like it. I keep bringing it along with me. And now I have a little crocheted star that my sister made for me because she's also off on her own adventure this year. So this is just so that we have a little reminder of her.
Yeah. And I'm bringing just potentially the most standard black Patagonia backpack. It's got a laptop sleeve, a big compartment, and a front zipper. So there's really nothing all that special to it.
As for what's going in our backpacks, let's start with the water bottles that we bring. Now, this is, again, a water bottle that I brought with me on all of our trips. I've just put some nice little stickers on it, so now it looks a little bit cooler. But these are the Grail GeoPress water bottles. They purify and they filter water, so we are able to travel internationally and drink the tap water by filtering it and purifying it through here.
I'm just going to quickly rip off all of the things that are going to go into my bag. Tripod.
Tripod 1, because the camera that we also bring, which is the Canon M50, is on a brand new tripod that we have, and we love it, but it's going to take up some space.
Yeah, in Graham's bag.
Yeah.
I have a JBL Flip speaker. I have our camera cube, which houses all of our camera and camera accessories.
This, I will say, generally goes into my bag.
We have our GoPro case, which houses our GoPro, and as you can hear, all of the accessories. We have our drone, which I'm very excited to get up and use again and try not to fly into a tree this time. I have my portable charger, a headlamp, a fold-out spork, and a multi-plug. So my bag is very tech-focused, and really all the other things that go in it are anything that I can't fit into my bigger bag. Actually, that's a lie, because I also have my laptop and my iPad that go into my day pack as well. Now I'm done.
I have very similar things in my bag, but just to a lesser degree. So I also travel with some cutlery just in case we need it with the reusable Tupperware that we are now bringing.
Yep.
I also like to travel with a travel pillow. Now, Graham doesn't usually bring one. He finds that it just takes up a lot of space and he doesn't really use it. Graham is a way better sleeper than I am, so I do need some more comfort, especially when we are on the floor of an airport or something like that. Plus, it packs down to really not that much. It's really comfy. This is from the brand Nemo. It has a little air sac in it, so you can blow it up, so it's like that thick. So that's what's going in my personal bag. I also am bringing a headlamp for any early morning hikes that we do or late night hikes that we're doing, or even if we're in a hostel dorm and we have to check out really, really early in the morning to like catch a bus, then it's nice to have this, even though it looks ridiculous, but then you have your hands free to pack your bag, so it's really not that bad.
Perfect.
And I think Graham was going to bring one too, but
No.
I didn't. Oh, you did talk about it. Yeah, so this one is mine. And this one here is where I carry some of my external hard drives that I bring and lots of the cords that we bring. It's just empty right now because I'm doing lots of updating on my computer with all of our storage of all of our videos. So it usually goes in here. Same with my laptop and the laptop charger. Something that I bring that Graham doesn't is a Kindle. I really, really love reading, and it's just a really nice way to kill time, and there is a lot of time to kill when you are on a travel day or hanging out at your hotel or hostel. So the Kindle is a way that I can bring multiple books without taking up a ton of extra space. So I'm excited to bring this again on this trip.
I've actually started using the Kindle app on my iPad, and that's been very nice. So I do kind of bring a Kindle, just in iPad version.
Yeah. And then I bring a fanny pack as well. So I'll probably on our travel day wear this just across my body for quick, easy access things like money, our passports when we're going through the airport and everything like that. So sometimes I'll just throw this in my personal bag if I'm not wanting to use it. And then we do like to bring locks for all of our gear, especially because we do carry a lot of technical equipment with us. Just locking up our personal bag, locking up our main luggage, putting it in a hostel locker. These locks are really, really nice to use.
Yeah, I think that covers everything.
I think that's pretty much it. There might be a couple things that we've missed just because we aren't quite leaving yet, but we did want to do this test pack and film it for you guys. So I think now the plan is we are going to pack both of these bags and see where we're at.
Bags definitely don't lack weight.
If we have to switch some things around, so be it, but at least everything fits. Now we just need to find the most productive way to actually pack it, but I'm pretty impressed with how this one
yours looks
packed.
good.
This is pretty flat, even with that yoga mat on the inside. Like if I didn't have that yoga mat on the inside, I'd be laughing. I'd have so much space.
You could even take your own silk liner.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I also forgot to say, because I had already stuck it on the top here before we started filming, but we are bringing a little foldable bag for like market runs and things like that. That's in here too. So if you see that in the video, we do pack something like that. It was just already in my bag, just so you know.
But I think that's where we're going to leave this video. We can't wait to get on the road and start exploring again and bringing you guys along with it. It's just something we truly love to do, and we can't wait to get going.
And it's hard to believe that we leave tomorrow. We have one more sleep here before we are officially gone to our first destination. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time when we travel south. Bye-bye. I am bringing. So, whoa, did I say
I am.
Next thing. Ow.
Oh, my knee.
Let me oh, my back.
Oh, my knee is killing me. I need a vacation.